cockapoo, and I'm just going to give you our top tip for bathing a dog. This is how we professionals do it. We normally use a mixing bottle for our shampoo, but probably because you won't have one at home, I'm just going to show you how to do it in a jug. Depending on the size of the dog will depend on how much shampoo you need, and obviously depending on the size of your jug. My jug is, can't even see, it's a 2 litre jug. That's quite a lot of water in there. I won't need all that to bath Cookie. It was just a medium sized cockapoo. So I'm going to get a pump of my Wild Wash. Now, that's quite a bit in there, as you can see. Or you might think, God, that's not a lot at all. But because we're going to dilute it and we're going to apply it straight to a dry coat, it will actually lather up really nicely and will be more than enough to clean the whole dog. So if you see now it's spread out a bit, that's how much I'm using. If you've got a smaller dog, you probably only need half of that. And if you've got a bigger dog, you might need more. You might need a bigger bucket. So I'm just going to fill it up, wait for the water to warm. Yeah. The way that we do it this way, because if we dilute the shampoo and apply it to a dry coat, there's no barrier between the shampoo and the skin. Whereas if you wet the dog first and then apply the diluted shampoo, the shampoo's then got to get through a wet barrier. So this is why we do it this way. Obviously, if your dog's been on a really muddy walk and its legs are black and caked in mud, then rinse the mud off, because you're going to have to use about 3 jugs to wash the dog. So I'm just going to swish this up, and as you can see, there's loads of lather in there. And again, with anything, it's just a process. So we're going to start on his back leg, using up a half cut up car sponge. This is how we apply it. You could just use like a normal sponge. You can just apply it a little bit at a time, but using a sponge really helps. Get right in to the feet. That's the grubby bit, isn't it, Cookie? Make sure you get in your pads and give them a good clean, and in your toes, and you can see that the suds are already coming off. A little bit brown. I'm going to leave that now. I'm going to do his bottom. And his tail. Oh my God, that was terrible at the bath, isn't it? Come here. Run away. And his body. He's not going to be happy because his brother's at home and he's going to be dirty. And you're going to be all clean, aren't you? You'll get extra snuggles later. Yeah. So again, I'm just making sure I'm really coating all of that fur, getting right down to the skin, and then it's just really about making sure you get into all his little nooks and crannies, on his pads, his toes. I'm just show you how to do the head. Obviously you want to try and avoid the eye as much as possible, but some dogs get really disgusting gunk around their eyes, and 9 times out of 10 he's already closing his eye, so it's quite safe for me to wash over that area. Beards are disgusting, so you need to make sure you give that a really good scrub. Ears, again, you want to avoid getting any water down the actual ear. But again, because you're using this sponge, you're not really going to get any going in. And you can see I've still got quite a lot of shampoo left in my jug. Nose up. If your dog has got a lot of gunk in their eyes, you really need to just soak and put lots of shampoo around there. Really clean it, give it a good scrub, and then when you're rinsing it, obviously you can rinse over their eyes in case you have got shampoo in there. But also, it'll just help to soften anything that we've got around there. Look at this beard now. Disgusting. Isn't it, mate? Now, I'm just going to quickly do his front. And his last leg. Hound and carriage. This cookie's got everything intact. So I'm just going to go over with what little bits I've got left, just go over his leg area again. You find that now that the shampoo's had a bit of time to sit on the coat, it will get any extra dirt off. You could do 2 washes, depending on how dirty they are. I mean, some dogs that come in are absolutely filthy, so you can do 2 or even 3 washes. But if you've got a dog, especially if you're sort of rinsing them when they've been walking out and about and what have you, or you bath your dog weekly, you should get away with just 1 wash, but you can always just go over the areas that are the dirtiest, which obviously is the mush and the legs. I'm just going to rinse them off, so just make sure your water's not too hot. And obviously you need to make sure that you really rinse any shampoo off the coat. For some people who use conditioner, especially on some of the longer cockatoos, it's perfectly acceptable. I would probably just apply it neat to the coat before I actually rinse. So I'd leave my shampoo on, apply my conditioner neat, rub it in, leave it on for a few minutes, and then obviously just make sure you really rinse thoroughly, like you would your own hair, because there's nothing worse than not rinsing your hair properly, and then you just end up with a greasy mop. So again, I'm just rinsing out, following the routine, and going over the areas, making sure I clean out his pads, his toes. With his ear, I've got his ear folded over, so I'm just cleaning it like that, and then I'm just going to clean up to this section where I'm not actually putting any water down his ear canal. Now he's going to close his eyes for me like a good lad. Now I'll rinse my top, and then anything that was round his eyes, and then it's just a case of making sure that that grubby beard clean. Gently, sweetheart. And then just finish off. Again, you might just want to shampoo just the legs because the rest of the dog, you know, has already had a bath or what have you. And again, you can still follow the same process just because it will make your shampoo last a lot longer. You tend to find that if you wet the dog and just apply it neat to the coat, you'll go through a lot more shampoo. And that is one rinse cockapoo. Okay?